Hello guys and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be exploring what if Germany formed an empire in 2024. Now before we get into this, I will mention a few things which will make it so that Germany in our timeline cannot expand at all. The first reason is that Germany's military right now is a defensive military. It will be very incapable of doing a land invasion. Even if it's a really weak country, the military wasn't built for that in modern day Germany. So keep that in mind, because we're going to be buffing them. NATO, the UN, all that is going to be abolished for the sake of Germany forming their empire here. And I guess we're just going to go on. We're going to say that Germany has a monarch in charge. So I'll go back to the German Empire, which was painted so bad for what it actually was. Now, they did do some bad stuff in Africa back in the day, but they were same level as Britain, so they just got painted in a bad light from the First World War. Anyways, now the first war is going to be between Germany and Austria. This is really predictable, I know, but what do you expect? They're like two German states. So Germany will push on in. I don't think the Austrians, I don't know enough about Austria to say that they would voluntarily join Germany, which is why they're getting invaded here. They won't invade down here because those are mountains, so they have to invade around this area, around the top. German troops will push on in, and they will go in and knock out Vienna, get all the places that aren't mountainous, which will force Austria to surrender, and then they will be annexed into the new German Empire. Now with Germany expanded into Austria, they want to get more German claims done. Nowhere else but, sorry Czechia, they're gonna send you an ultimatum. Now I don't know exactly where the border would be. I'm not like that historically accurate with my stuff. This is just a rough estimate of where I think the border would be. I don't know all of the German populated lands in Czechia. So keep that in mind. This could be completely off for all I know. This is probably way too much to... Anyways, back towards Germany. I feel like now they're gonna try to threaten Italy. Now I know this is weird because we were kind of going down a World War II path, so next would logically be Poland. But I'm gonna do something different because Italy, they could get that territory around right there from Italy. And Italy's turning a little bit fascist. Now, I don't know if that has changed recently, but I heard they were going slowly around that path. I hope this is not going to be true. But I feel like Germany's going to be sending threats to the Italian government. So basically, if you don't change your government style, then we will declare war on you. And I guess they're just gonna have to accept that, take the L. I don't believe a fascist government would change their government, but they also don't want to go to war with Germany right now, so they have to take somewhat of an L here. Now I know these borders don't look that good. That's to be expected, to be honest. Anyways, now let's talk about Czechia. They're not doing that well right now, considering that a lot of their land has just been taken away. So I feel like they're just gonna, unfortunately, just join up with Germany, get the final blow done. There's not much they can do. They're literally crippled. They could unify with Slovakia. That's another option, but this is favorited towards Germany. So Germany's gonna get the rest of Czechia. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Switzerland probably has like German speakers around there. The Germans could get a bit of land if they divide this up, but also it could provide France a way through. So they're not going to do that. Instead, here's the unfortunate time. I'm sorry, Poland. I really like Poland. I like all these countries in Europe except France. France sucks. So I'm sorry, Poland, but this is favorited towards Germany, and they want historical German lands, which unfortunately you have. Also, Russia needs to hand back Kaliningrad, and Lithuania needs to hand back a little bit of land there. And let's go. The Germans will push through, but we're not going to have just Poland in the war. I feel like we're going to have anti-German expansion here, so Hungary's going to join the war as well. Slovakia, I feel like, would maybe join the war, but I don't know for sure. So we're just going to say that they're neutral, considering that, well, Czechia just got annexed and they only want German lands. So yeah, we're just going to say that Hungary joins because Austria down here. And they could go quite successful, considering that Austria was recently annexed, making it so they could push right through. Avoiding the mountainous bits down here, of course. They don't want to go down there. So they're starting to push out into Germany, which is a big threat to German security, so they have to pull out a bunch of troops from Poland, letting Poland have a better time and eventually almost eliminate all German troops from Poland. From there, they sent Hungary back to the border. From there, they pushed Hungary back to the border, and now they push in. Their goal is to capture Budapest very fast so they can focus in on Poland, who I guess would manage to push the Germans all the way back to the border. But not like that matters, since the German troops will push in and capture Budapest, and Hungary will fall. The peace deal will be later though, as we all know. Back again, they do a naval landing, and now they're back into Poland. They'd also push back out from this front, and the Polish troops would be pretty tired of fighting. I'm gonna say that this has been like 2 years by now, considering that I want these countries to have time to fight back, you know? The German troops would focus in and capture the land surrounding Kaliningrad, and they would start to push on in. From here, Warsaw's around there, I think, so I feel like they're gonna push up and capture Warsaw. And once they capture a bit more land, and eventually split Poland into two, Poland will have no choice but to surrender. Now, what will we do in this peace deal? That's the question. The Germans would take minimal land from Hungary, just like a little slice there. My cat is not helping me out with this video, and Poland will lose those lands, I'd say. These aren't exact borders, but I want to be more fair towards Poland, so I want to be more fair towards Poland. These aren't the exact imperial borders from the German Empire. Yeah, I just like Poland too much to do too much stuff to them. And here's where I'd say that Poland and Hungary and Slovakia would unite, trying to form a stronger country. Would they do this at IRL? I don't know, but the intermarium idea seems like it should be done in this timeline, so I'm gonna try to help Poland out by doing this. Now, between these wars, you know, they're gonna have to do a lot of stuff, but now they're gonna declare war on Russia. But really only for Kaliningrad, so Russia has no choice but to let them have it, as they don't want to risk a bigger war, and so Kaliningrad will be annexed into Germany. Next up on the chopping block is Lithuania. That's it. The German troops will push in, cut them off from the coast, and push in and go and capture their capital. Blitz war, pretty fast. They fall. What land gets annexed? Let's find out. It's these territories that get annexed. Yippee. Hooray. And now we have a pretty strong looking Germany as of right now in the video. Fun fact, I am part German, so that's why I wanted to do this video, and also because I know quite a bit about Germany. But here's where France will fall. The Germans will declare war on France really fast. Italy will also get involved to get Corsica, and they also have feuds over mountainous territories around here, so they would also get involved for that reason. But that's really all Italy's going to do, and the German troops will stack up and start pushing into France. They eventually manage to link up with the Italians and push on through. Now, they do have a huge front line here, but I just say that they managed to blitz through and catch Paris. France falls. Yeah, Italy will get some territory. France around that much, plus Corsica. Germany will take that much land from France, which is most of their iron supply, which is why they go for the reach out over here, crippling France. And yeah, but Germany now looks really ugly over here, at least. So what do they do now? Well, I'm sorry, you guys. Now you're on the chopping block for the German expansion. German troops flood into the Netherlands, or Benelux in general, and they will all just fall very fast. I did not say go into France, but that too, I guess. You get the point, they all fall, and what happens when they all fall? They all get annexed into Germany. And now Germany has Benelux, and they look pretty strong. But, you know, the video ain't gonna be over just yet. They're gonna be fighting a huge war. We're gonna have Lithuania join the Intermarium, which causes Germany to declare war on the Intermarium. That will also bring Belarus and Russia into the war. But I would say that Ukraine joins on in this side of the Germany. I bet France would want to declare war, which would get Italy on the side of Germany. And now we just have like a whole European war thing happening. On this front, the island captured Budapest, which isn't the capital city, but it's still a nice thing to happen. Ukraine will help push in somewhat, and Slovakia's capital has been captured, and Warsaw as well. They'll push out, and now all the capitals have been fallen, and they are forced to surrender. Belarus gets pushed into by multiple sides, and we'll just say that I think it's their capital's Minsk, and then that falls. Russia will be able to hold out, but Russia isn't too strong as of right now in world history. The Germans will push out into France again and just go and capture Paris. France will fall as well. The Germans are doing their blitz, man. But something that's guaranteed is that they can't win against Russia, really. They'll all try to push in, but I feel like the war would just stalemate after this. Like, what can they do against Russia? Sure, Russia's military isn't the greatest right now, but I feel like they could still hold off the invasion, to be honest. So, we're gonna have to discuss a peace deal now. We'll start off in this part of Europe, Italy. They take more coastal land from France because they want to, expand, get some coastal territories around the Mediterranean. The Germans would just annex the rest and assimilate them to be more German. And now the French are no more. Yikes. Some people won't like that, but I like it. Good. I hate to say this, but this state would probably just get annexed. I don't like that though. I like Poland. But this video is favored towards Germany, so they will get to annex that. Also, Lithuania would get annexed if they just joined the Intermarium and are the reason for the war as a whole. Now, these German borders look really goofy, but hopefully they'll even out at the division of Belarus. A three-way division. The Germans will claim that land, and the Ukrainians will claim that land, and Russia will claim the rest. And I feel like all these people would agree on this, and Belarus would just stop existing now. Ukraine never got anything from over here because the Germans are too powerful, but yeah. But on an alternate peace treaty, they could gain land from the Intermarium stuff. And now we have... I guess I'll end it here. If you guys liked the video, make sure to leave a like. And if you didn't like it, tell me why you didn't like it in the comments. And now you can't say because Germany was too powerful or that a country fell. You could make it about alliances and say something about Italy not being fascist or something, or Ukraine wouldn't deal up with the Germans. That I would understand. Anyways, there's more content on the channel if you want to check out other countries if they formed an empire in 2024. Then check it out now. If you don't, you can check out other content. There's like over 44 videos around that on this channel now. And I find that you might enjoy something else. Anyways, good